everybody, my name's Don Lappin. I am a rock guitarist and an assistant professor on the guitar department of Berklee College of Music. I started teaching there in the fall of 2000 and I absolutely love what I do. I teach mostly private instruction and I work one-on-one with my students on a weekly basis throughout the semester. What I'm most known for, me personally, is my two-hand technique, which I've been developing for the past 35 years or so and continue to develop. Good, one again. Now two. Two. Nice. Sounds really good. Some of the things I like to talk about in my lessons, and this varies from student to student depending on the student's needs and what they want to work on. In addition to my two-hand technique, fretboard organization, modes, pentatonics, arpeggios, chords, developing chords, improvisation, comping, rhythm guitar playing, getting a good guitar sound, how can you go about getting the best tone out of that amp. These are all very, very important things. So I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and some of my early influences include, and again, sorry, I have a list here: Rush, Yes, Led Zeppelin, Vi, Satriani, Andy Timmons. Alan Holdsworth was a huge influence. Frank Gambale, another big influence. One of the most important things for me as a musician was to be able to develop my own voice on the instrument. And I like to work with my students and find ways that they can discover what their sound is and how they can develop it. And that's something that I'm always trying to pay attention to and to get across to my students as well, is the sound of your fingers. It could be how you bend, how you use vibrato, and getting them to identify the things and the elements that they like in their favorite musicians and not copy them, but to emulate the feelings they get, like Jeff Beck's vibrato. I could never in a million years emulate Jeff Beck's vibrato, but it influences me to work and improve my own vibrato and to try to come up with unique ways of sounding that might help set me apart from my fellow musicians, give me my own voice. One of the things I love so much about our guitar department is its diversity. We have many, many wonderful guitar players, and everyone offers their own unique thing, which is so cool. I love that. Teaching at Berklee, I've always thought about this ever since I started teaching there. It's just like being a student. I'm just a little bit of an older student right now, but I learn so much, and I have the opportunities to learn so much from my colleagues and from my students as well. I learn things every week from my students, just talking with them. They'll ask a question, or they'll say, "Hey, check out what I'm working on." I'm like, "How did you do that? That was cool." All of a sudden they get me thinking about a different way to approach whatever it is that we're talking about. I think that's a really neat thing. It helps me stay fresh and to continue developing new ideas and techniques. that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email at dlappin@berklee.edu, and be sure to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. We'll see you. Bye.